let's begin. Thank you for joining this interview with me. Now my name is David. Can we shake hands? Thank you. All right. Is this your name, Jimin?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Whenever you answer the questions, I want you to answer those questions in sentences. You understand?
Yeah.
Sentences, okay? What I'm telling you is this is a very common mistake made by the Korean students. For example, when I ask them, what's your favorite food is? And most of them say just simply tteokbokki or bulgogi or steak. That's okay. Okay, and most Americans, mostly native English speaking teachers, they say, oh, that's okay, you answered the question correctly, right? That's okay. But me, I don't think that's a better answer than when you say, oh, I like steak. The steak is my favorite. That's much better. So every time you answer the question, you should say, I, this is a subject, like, this is a verb, steak, this is the object, the best, this is the adverb. Okay, so I like steak best. That is much better than just saying steak. Or the worst answer is just Korean words. 몰라요. 모르겠어요. That's worse. Worse means this. It's good? Good. Fine. Bad. Worst. Worst. Best. This is the best. You understand? Okay. I will give you some quizzes to figure out how well your listening skill is, okay? So I'm going to say something and you listen to me and you can guess what I am talking about. All right, this is an animal. This animal is very common in zoos, okay? When you go to a zoo, you might see this animal. But the last time I saw this animal, I think I'm like 20 or 30 years ago when I went to Everland. Okay, so this animal has stripes, black stripes on a white body. And these animals are very common. I mean, people can see these animals in Africa, Serengeti. Okay, so what do you think this animal is?
Panda?
Panda, okay. All right, you said panda, right?
Yeah.
Can you see panda in Africa?
No.
No, you cannot. So I say, this animal looks like this.
얼룩말이 영어로 잠깐만.
And yeah, it has black stripes on its white body. Okay, I don't think this is a panda. It starts with Z.
Zebra.
It's a zebra. Okay. So let's start the questions with this zebra. Do you like animals, Jimin? Do you like them? Don't forget this rule. Do you like animals?
Yes, I do.
You do. Good. I'm asking you to tell me your favorite animals. Is there only one favorite animal or more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10? What's your favorite?
My favorite animal is dog.
You like dogs. Okay. There's so many kinds of dogs. You prefer, when you say prefer, that means you like this better than this. That's prefer. That's right. Which do you prefer, the small animals or small dogs or middle-sized dogs or big-sized dog or gigantic-sized dogs, huge dogs? Small dogs you prefer? Because I prefer
Small dog.
small dogs. Okay, good. And have you ever had any pet dog? Have you ever had any pet dog?
Yes, I.
You have?
Yeah.
Do you have one or you used to have, but you don't have it now? When when you say used to, that means I had this before, but now I don't have it now. That is used to, like I used to go to taekwondo gyms, right? Like 4 or 5 years, but now I don't do it anymore. Then you can say, oh, I used to go to a taekwondo gym. Do you understand? So, did you used to have a dog, or do you still have a dog?
Still,
You still have a dog.
yeah.
Oh. Do you own the dog? You know, own means this is yours. Do you own the dog? So you are a dog owner. Do you own the dog?
No.
No, you don't. But you said you have a dog.
My grandma has dogs. That,
More than one?
no.
2 dogs? No, don't say that. I like it. I like it. It's okay. I'm not here as your, acquaintance. Acquaintance means the person you know. I'm not here as your Sunday school teacher. I'm here as a official English educator who wants to know how well you speak English. Okay? So are you talking about the one that I know? The one you and we both know this lady. When you say your grandma means your father's mother?
My mother's.
Your mother's mother, but I have never met her before. Did I see her before? In this situation, not that I know of. Can you try? Not that I know of. This is a very, very common American English. Not that I know means, I guess, 내가 아는 한 아니에요.
네?
내가 아는 한 아니에요. That's not that I know.
내가-
I say, did I met your grandma?
Yes.
Did I?
네?
I never met your mom's mother. So I say, did I meet your grandma? You can say, not that I know of.
Not that I know of.
Like, not that I know of. Not that I know of.
Not that I know of.
Good. That means, maybe not. Not that I know of. You never met my grandma. So how many dogs?
2 dogs.
2 dogs? Are they all females or males, or one male, one female?
1 male, 1 female.
One male, one female.
Yeah.
Okay. Did the male one have any operation? So does your grandmother have the dogs in an apartment building, or
Yeah.
just apartment building? So when you own dogs in an apartment building, you should do something on their vocal cords, like they're never, bark out loud in the middle of the night. You have to do something, cut. It's called operation, 수술. The dogs shouldn't bark. That's barking. Dogs shouldn't bark in apartment buildings. So do they bark?
Yes.
They bark. Is that okay? Maybe your grandma's neighbors are, suffering. Like they might complain about their barking. Like that. No? Okay. You can not that I know of.
Not that I
Not that I know of. Okay. This is very useful.
이게 뭐?
내가 아는 한 아니에요. 내가 아는 한 아니에요. Like I cannot tell you 100% for sure, but probably, maybe I'm right. But I should know. I should figure that out later if you want to know. So not that I know means not that I know. Very typical. Very 전형적인. Understand?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, if you could have one dog or one pet, like one cat, what kind of animal do you wish to have?
I wish to have a dog.
You wish to have a dog.
Wish to have a cat.
A cat. A kitten. Little one, like kitten. A huge size,
A
yeah. Small one, a kitten. Okay, good. So how do you want to adopt the cat? You may go to a animal shelter. Have you heard of this animal shelters?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, like people, like irresponsible people. Irresponsible means they don't care about their dogs or cats, so they just let them, like wander, like go around their neighborhood. So they just leave the dogs in the middle of the road or somewhere in the nowhere, and the dogs or the cats can't find their way home. So they are just left alone in the street. So people call the center like animal shelter, and some people come and take those poor cats and dogs to a place. This place called animal shelter. Okay. So do you want to adopt one from that kind of animal shelter, or do you want to go to a pet shop, or you want to adopt a dog or cat from someone you know?
어답트가 입양.
Yes. Which is the best, you think? You want to adopt from animal shelter? But because when you go to animal shelter, there are so many poor dogs and cats, and you have this feeling called empathy. Can you say empathy? Empathy. Empathy means when you see a poor dog, poor cat, like his huge eyes glaring, oh, take me home, take me home. So that's empathy. It's a feeling, the feeling when you see a very poor people, like your dad, like recently he injured his arm, so he can't use his chopsticks and spoons, drooping everywhere, and then you see your dad, oh, I feel sorry for you. That's I feel sorry for you. That's empathy. So when you see those cats and dogs, stuck in the middle of the cages, bars, cages, behind the cages, you see them, and like their eyes telling you that take me home, you're home. I want to be adopted. That's the feeling when you have this experience. Okay, that's empathy. Understand? So you want to have. So when you go to the animal shelter, you might have this empathy. But when you go to a pet shop, you're just, I got money. Hello. I can take whatever I want, and my mom, my dad, they gave me this opportunity to pick one. So I'm gonna choose one of you guys. Okay, what do you have? What do you have? Show me something. Okay, like roll over, or sing, bark. Hey, that's a pet shop. Or there's another way you also can choose. You can just ask someone you know, like your mom's friends, whatever. So ask them to let you adopt one. If they have like 2 babies or 3 babies, you can't have all of them. That is like another way of adoption. So which one? Adoption from someone you know, adoption from a pet shop, adoption from an animal shelter. But before you say something, I guess I want you to have this feeling, empathy. So go to the animal shelter. That's the way that I want you to try. Once in a lifetime. This kind of chance never happens often. So you can. That's my idea. Because I love you. Oh, I'm not a church teacher. I'm here as an educator. So which way? Someone who has one. Someone who has more than 2 babies. Okay? Someone you know. So it's got someone I know.
Someone I know.
Okay, it's from someone you know. Very good. Nice. Okay. Can you ask me the same question? It's like what kind of animal do you want to have? You ask me.
What kind of
animal
do
you want to have?
Do you want?
I don't want to have any animals because I don't want to feel the loss. Loss means, okay, for example, let's say I have been taking care of this cat because I am a cat lover. And in your age, when I was at your age, I used to have one cat, but died. Actually, my cat got killed by a dog in my town. Horrible, terrible experience. Since that day, I haven't had any thought of having or owning a pet. It's aching. Aching means it's really painful. Like painful, right? You got to pain. It's painful. Or bothering. Bothering. 귀찮아. Painful, bothering. Well, it's good. Fun. It's mixture feeling. Anyway, so that's the loss. 손실감. 잃어버렸어. So I don't want to have this loss of any loss. Like when someone from your family members dies, you have the feeling of loss, the loss. So I don't want to have any pet. Okay. But if I can adopt one living thing, that's right, living thing. I want to adopt you. But that's impossible. Because 3 years ago, when you were still young, I asked your mom, "Oh, can I adopt your daughter?" Your mom said, "No. She's the only one that I got." So okay, that's sorry, not gonna happen. Anyway, so you want to have a cat, so you want to adopt one cat from someone you know. That's good. Okay, nice. And the next question is, how have you memorizing English words? How do you do it?
어떻게?
Yes.
I make a story. 그 단어에 대한 스토리를
Did anybody ask you to do that, or you just been doing this on your own? Nobody asked me to do it. Nobody forced me to do it, but I wanted to do it. It's like did anybody force you to do it? Means like, you gotta do it. That's a force you to it. But anybody ask you to do it? Oh, that would be such a great idea to memorize the words. That's very natural. So why don't you do it? That's asking. Did anybody ask you to do it, or you just did it on your own? Did it on my own? Say on my own. That means I believe this would be a great idea for me to build up my vocabulary skills. So that's what I've been thinking. So I'm doing this. Nobody asked me, nobody forced me, but I've been doing this on my own. So, what is it? Anybody ask you to do it? Somebody force you to do it? The third?
No.
The third one? You wanted to do it? No? Who asked you to do it?
Teacher.
The teacher.
Yeah.
The teacher that you're currently attending. Okay. So, what are their age ranges? Like they're 5th grade, 6th grade, 4th grade. You're 4th grade, right? So what about your classmate in your 학원? What are the grades of your classmates of your 학원?
학원.
Yeah. Aren't you attending an 학원?
네.
Yeah. Aren't you attending a 학원?
aren't가 뭐예요?
Aren't you means
aren't.
aren't you means 하고 있지 않아? Aren't you attending 학원 다니고 있잖아?
Yeah.
So tell me about the age groups like that. Like they're 6th grade, 4th, 5th grade, 5학년, 6학년?
3rd grade, 1st grade, 5th grade.
Every grade?
아니요, 3, 4, 5.
3rd, 4th, 5th, and no 6s.
6.
6s. So how many of them?
어,
Including you.
Six.
6 all of them?
Yeah.
6 of them? Okay. Okay. So do you sometimes write essays?
Yes.
Do you? So please tell me one story you just made it up. Yeah, I want to hear. You said you put the words you memorize in the story. That's the one that I want to hear.
기억이 잘 안
You
나요.
can't recall. So you can. I can't recall them. Recall means 연상시키다. You can't recall. What about the words you picked up lately? The words that you memorized
Yeah.
lately. But a few words are just fine.
알아요.
Yes, anything.
Overcome?
Overcome. So, do you have any problem you want to overcome?
No.
You don't have, but I have a problem to overcome because I have this anxiety. 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 This is anxiety. When you're standing on stage to perform a show, like you need to show them how well you can sing. So this is like competition contest. You stand on stage. So there are so many eyes, keeping on your lips or your body or whatever that is. They're waiting for you to do it. So you have this anxiety. So I have this anxiety to be better. Because I'm going to take the baking certificate. 제빵 기능사. I'm preparing that thing. Yeah. So, and then I have this anxiety to be rich. I want to be richer. I'm okay now, but I want to be richer, super richer. You're like your mother. Your mother is super rich. She's not? Okay. Anyway, so I have this anxiety to overcome. So what about you? You have no problem?
Yeah.
Everything's fine?
네?
Everything's fine?
Yeah, 아직까지.
Okay. So far.
So far,
I've got
I've got
nothing
nothing
to
to
worry about.
worry about.
That is it. So far, 지금까지 I've got nothing to worry about. You see?
So far, I've got nothing to worry about.
Okay, good. You should do that because you're way too young. You're just 10, right?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about American age, not Korean age.
Ah.
Okay, good. So you have any dream? Do you have any dream? Or like a dream job? There's an English expression. I'm dying. I'm dying to do it. Like me, I'm dying to have.
Dying?
Okay, this is actually the same word. So when you really, 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 really super duper want it, because I'm dying to have one. Like I'm dying to have a supercar. I'm dying to see my favorite singer in person. In person means 직접.
Oh.
I'm dying to meet this person in person. So that's another kind of dream. Like whenever I ask them, my students or students I'm interviewing, they say, what's your dream? Mostly they say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a teacher. No, that's a job you want to have. I say, what's your dream before you die? So you want to make this happen. So you feel fulfilled, like I've done things that I've been dying to do. So when you say I'm dying to have a huge building, I'm dying to do the bungee jumping or skydiving, or I'm dying to see the Niagara Fall in Canada.
근데 야구에서 시구하는 게 뭐예요?
That's maybe I've been thinking that thing. Maybe this is mock pitching. Mock pitching. Mock means like it's not real thing. Like when you take test,
Yeah.
that's a real test. When you take a mock test, this is kind of rehearsal test.
아.
So you want to pitch?
Yeah.
You want to try the pitch before the real game?
Yeah.
So what is your team? Do you have him?
NC.
NC Dinos. Do you have any particular pitcher you like? Kim? What? There are too many? Okay. All right. How do you think you can make this dream come true? How can you make this dream come true? Like dream comes true. That means 꿈이 이루어진다. How do you make this dream come true? Just pick up phone and tell them, call them. I want to try this. Yeah, you can ask them. You can't? Only special people can try that. Do you believe only special people can do it? Like actors, singers, or politicians? Politicians, 정치가. Like a 시장, mayor, or congressman, 국회의원. Maybe they can do it. But I think that there is chance, slight chance, but on Children's Day, you can say, I look pretty, and I took off my wisdom teeth or whatever, and then like, I'm perfectly fine and healthy, and then why don't you just give me a chance? I'm gonna throw the ball. That's good. Good. What about your dream job you want? You've been thinking of this job all the time. What is this?
I want to be a doctor.
Doctor?
Yeah.
Medical doctor? Because I'm a doctor too. I'm a PhD, 박사학위. But I'm not a medical doctor. But you want to be a medical doctor. 의사 선생님.
Oh yeah.
That's a medical doctor. In America, people call that MD. MD. M is short for medical. D is short for doctor. MD. You want to be an MD. So you can, what do you want to be? I want to be an MD. Wow. You really speak English. MD. Why do you want to be an MD? Oh, please don't tell me that I want to make so much money. So my parents will be so happy. Your parents are so happy now because of who you are. But why do you want to be a doctor?
치료하는 게 뭐예요?
Treat. T-R-E-A-T. E-A-T or cure. I want to cure.
I want to cure
Sick people?
sick people.
Whenever a child like you says, I want to treat people, sick people, mostly that kid, that child, may have experienced the loss of their, relatives, like 친척들, like grandparents, grandfather, grandma, or aunt. So did you see someone dying?
No.
No, you never. Okay. For you are going to be a doctor, so would you please cure me? Okay, thank you. But this is the storybook. Would you please read this?
읽으면 안 돼요.
Yes.